Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Showtime. Tonight, we delve into a story that is as terrifying as it is true. Our guest, James Mundy, is a man known for his fearless pursuit of the unknown. But what he encountered at Charles Darling Zoo is unlike anything he's faced before. James, thank you for joining us. Charles Darling was once a hunter, a man who pursued wild game across the world, but he gave up that life for something seemingly more peaceful: zookeeping. Darling Zoos, known for its collection of rare species, was supposed to be a sanctuary. But you discovered something far darker behind its walls, didn't you?
Darling may have stopped hunting animals in the wild, but his instincts never changed. The zoo wasn't just a place for conservation, it was a place where he could continue his experiments under the guise of care. The animals there, they weren't just exhibits, they were experiments.
Experiments? What kind of experiments are we talking about, James?
At first, I thought it was just the usual signs of captivity stress. Stereotypic behavior like pacing or repetitive movements. But this was different. The animals weren't just stressed. They were changing, mutating. The environment Darling created. It drove them mad, and not just mentally, physically too. They became monsters.
James, the idea that animals could be twisted into something monstrous, it's hard to comprehend. How did you discover this, and what effect did it have on you?
It was in the way they moved, the sounds they made. It was like something out of a nightmare, but the worst part wasn't what I saw, it was what I felt. That place, that zoo, it got into my head. I can't sleep without seeing their eyes, hearing their screams. It's like they're still with me even now.
James, it's clear that what you went through has left deep scars. Are you still dealing with the effects of what you saw?
Every day. I can't escape it. The nightmares, the flashes. Sometimes I think I am still there, still hearing those animals. It's like they're just waiting for me to close my eyes so they can drag me back. It's hard to live with.
James, your bravery in facing these horrors and in coming here tonight to share them is something we all respect. We'll continue after this break to explore more of the terrifying secrets behind Charles Darling Zoo. Stay with us.
Before we begin, I want you to put down your scribble. Excellent. You made the right move. Just a couple more things and you'll pull your family out of poverty.
Yeah? How so?
Attach this to your chest. Our scientists require us to do this to see everything that happens in the enclosures.
Scientist? I thought this was a zoo.
True. Ever thought that the smart Alex belong right in the zoo? Hope you got the joke. Excellent. Now let's get started. First, grab your personal PDA. It's necessary for interacting with all the work objects. Congratulations, you've taken the first step to becoming a part of our close-knit zoo family.
Wait, what's this for?
You'll find out later. Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work.
What the hell? What did you do to me?
I took care of your health. Working with animals requires prevention. You wouldn't want to bring some kind of infection home, would you? By the way, I took your phone as well. I'll return it in the morning after the shift.
So I got the job? I thought I had an interview. Isn't it how it usually works? Might?
The job will be yours if you make it through the night. Let's go. I still have a lot to show you.
I guess just walk forward. It's quite spacious here.
Yep, this is our hub. You'll have plenty of everything here, except time. Now we're in the cold room. Here we store herbs, vegetables, and fish while the meat gets ground into portions for the animal rations. And right now we're running low on herbs and vegetables. Got the hint? Get to it. You can find the instructions in your PDA. A bit more and you'll be left without explanations. Most of the bricks will be left as a reserve. And take these ones with you. It's time to show you our workhorse.
What was that?
There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet. Let's start with the basics. And here's our KATIE. Kinetic Automated Transport with innovative engineering. Katie will take you around the zoo. This is the refrigeration compartment. You need to load the brick trolley here. Until you load it here, Katie won't budge. To load the brick trolley, you need to activate the lever.
All right then.
Aboard! Now, select the Giraffe Enclosure on the control panel and start the train. Fasten your seatbelts and sit up straight. Let's go. So we're at the giraffe station. Now listen carefully. I won't repeat it twice. This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens, so the thought of anything happening to them is out of the question. Take this seriously and we should all be safe for another day. Follow me. This is our kitchen factory. To collect feces for tests, you have to feed the animal its favorite food. Here's where you'll prepare it. Choose the recipe from the list. Cut, mix, and you're done. Any questions?
Yeah.
Excellent. The zoo needs those who aren't afraid to ask. But even more so, it needs those who find answers themselves. All right, enough chit-chat. Go to the cutting table. You need to select the giraffe from the list.
Okay.
Don't make a mistake with the weight. The exact measurement is displayed on the weight indicator.
I can't measure kilograms, but
carefully.
I do what I
It's
can,
not
I guess.
Excellent, Paul. Just like in the pharmacy. Cut. Now do the same with the herbal brick from the recipe. Go ahead.
Mixing vegetables and herbs for the feeding trough. Ain't that something?
Now activate the lever to lower the gadget trolley. Now drag the trolley to the gates.
The hell was that? Must be a bug. I never thought the zoo would be organized like this. A train, trolleys.
Yes, Paul, our zoo is quite unique. It's our pride. You won't see anything like it in others.
Pride? Then why is this zoo closed for a second year? People say the zoo is going through tough times.
How would I know? I'm just a simple man. Clock in and clock out.
How long have you worked here?
Long enough to teach you everything. Come on, move the trolley. This is the entrance to the enclosure. To open the door, you need to insert your PDA into the enclosure terminal and select Open Enclosure.
All right, this should be easy. So just insert my PDA and just push open.
We are in the enclosure. Now we need to feed our little creatures. Take the bucket and dump the food in the feeding area.
Whoa! Hello. Huh. Cute buggers, ain't you? They're just staring at me. You hungry? All right, off we go. Oh, they're following me now. Cool. All right, come on, you wankers. Come and get it. Hope you like it.
Great. Now put on the MFE.
What's that?
Mobile Fecal Extractor. In simpler terms, a shit sucker. You've eaten shit before. Now you're going to suck it.
I don't know. Why do we need all of this?
We need to constantly monitor the health of the animals, and taking excrement for tests is one of your key tasks. 100,000 a year, Paul. 100,000
Just for an investigation, I end up sucking up some shit with a vacuum. Yippee.
Now put the shit sucker back in its place. We need to check something else. Now take the TIS. To avoid unnecessary questions, it's a thermal imaging system. You can just call it a thermal imager. It's needed to determine the body temperature of our animals.
Alrighty then. Just hold still, you two. Just gonna check your temperature. Oh, this one's getting hot. Their temperatures are high.
Scattered equipment everywhere. Had to clean up after them in the morning. Some gadgets are still lying around on different stations and storage rooms. When you're there, grab those too. As you can see, one of the giraffes isn't doing well. We need to make a dart with temperalax. It's a medication for normalizing the temperature of animals. By the way, it was developed by one of the local eggheads. Interact with the terminal and press the exit enclosure button. In the terminal, you can check all the... Alright, take the trolley back to the train.
Do I have to make some medications too?
Well, you studied chemical technology in Indiana. You'll manage.
Damn, how do you know all this?
Trust me, it's not something worth being surprised about here.
But I barely lasted 6 months there. Got kicked out in the first year.
No worries, that should be enough to mix a couple of ingredients following a ready-made formula. So jumpy. Now you need to load the trolley into the train. To do this, press the lever inside the car. Perfect. Now take the dart. Cool, you've got temperalax. Now load it into the veterinary gun. It's in the gadget trolley. Good. Now the only thing left is to dart the sick giraffe.
Well, ain't this grand about this train? Usually zookeepers use jeeps to drive around.
Let's go, Paul. Escort me to the exit. It's time to leave you alone with our lovely zoo facilities.
No, about Charles Darling. There's been a lot of talk. Conspiracies surrounding him in this place. People are saying he's hiding something. Real dark stuff. What can you tell me?
Well, Mr. Darling is just passionate about wildlife. He's dedicated his life to this zoo, you know? Built it from the ground up.
That's not what I asked. You're dodging the question. What's really going on?
I mean, you hear stories everywhere, right? People always like to talk, but most of it is just nonsense. Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
What do you mean? I don't know that lady.
As you wish. Good luck, Paul. Don't mess up.
All right, time to work on the penguins. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I mean, penguins are usually cute and cuddly. Cute and cuddly. I hope it stays that way. James Mundy's journal entry, Infiltration Day 1. Sometimes I wonder what kind of hell I've willingly walked into. This zoo, it reeks of something unnatural. I finally managed to get inside Darling's zoo. It wasn't too hard to pose as a new hire, but the place is already gnawing at me. There's something wrong here. I can feel it in my gut, like the air itself is poisoned with secrets. They assigned me to take care of the giraffes. 3 of them. Should have been an easy task for anyone with a basic knowledge of animals. But when I got up close, nothing about them seemed right. They weren't sick, but they weren't healthy either. Their eyes were hollow, glazed over with this unsettling emptiness. I swear one of them didn't even blink the entire time I was there. They didn't move like normal animals. Stiff, as if every action was forced. I noticed scars, long, deep ones running along their necks and bodies. Not from predators, not from fights. Surgical, precise. Someone had done this to them, modified them. The way they flinched at any sound, it was like they were waiting for something. Waiting for pain. I asked the zookeeper about it. Thought maybe he'd slip up, say something that'd give me a clue as to what's really going on here. But the bastard dodged every single question like his life depended on it. He told me they're just unique cases. That nature's unpredictable. What a load of shit. Nature doesn't leave scars like that. He's hiding something, and I know Charles Darling is at the heart of it. You can see it in the way he walks around this place. Nervous, quiet, avoiding eye contact. Everyone here is scared of something, and I intend to find out what. The giraffes are just the beginning. If what I've seen so far is any indication, this zoo is a breeding ground for horrors I'm not sure I'm prepared to face. But I have to know. I need to know what they're doing to these animals, and why. Whatever is coming, whatever here, I'll be ready. If this place doesn't break me first. It's feeding time. Perfect. Hold still, little guy. Just gotta take your blood test. Now to make the medicine. What the hell? Ah! What the fuck? It's going after the other penguins. I gotta stop it. Get on then, mates! Crikey! Wait, no! Holy piss! Put me down! Let go of me! Holy doody! Lethal injections. This is gonna be a real piece of piss, you bloody food shop owners. Wake him out of your head, wanker! Get away! Get away! Bullshit. Out of ammo. Come on! Come on!
I'm gonna blow the insides of your head all over 4 counties!
Couldn't skip around there, could you precious little posy?
What is that? Penguins are supposed to be harmless, waddling little birds that make you laugh. But what came at me today was a monster, a damn freak of nature. It came out of nowhere, bigger than any penguin should be, with wings that looked like they belonged on a vulture. And it flew. I know it sounds impossible, but that thing took off like it was born in the sky. Before I could even react, it latched onto me, claws digging into my shoulders, and carried me straight off the ground. The noise it made. God, that screech. Piercing, like nails scraping inside my skull. Felt like my ears were about to burst. It was relentless, echoing in my head as it carried me around the enclosure. Each flap of its mutated wings sent a gust of cold air that cut right through me, and all the while it kept shrieking, like it was fueled by pure hatred. I don't know how I managed it, but I got my dart gun out, took 3 shots, before I hit it. The first 2 darts was a hit, but the last missed, just slipping through the chaos. But the last shot, right in its neck, lethal injection, custom blend. It wasn't instant, though. Even with the drug coursing through it, the damn thing kept screeching. The sound was unbearable, like it was clawing at my brain. Then finally, its grip loosened. I dropped to the ground, rolling hard across the concrete, and that thing crashed down not far from me. It kept twitching for a bit, wings flapping weakly, but eventually the drug did its job. The screeching stopped. But it didn't end there. When I got closer, I noticed something off about its mouth. I thought it was blood at first, but no. It was slightly moving for a moment. I sucked it with the facies vacuum and pried its beak open. That's when I saw it. A parasite. Worm-like. Writhing in the back of its throat, like it had been controlling the thing from the inside. Not just any parasite either. This thing looked engineered, twisted, unnatural. That penguin didn't attack me because it was wild or scared. It was being controlled. Darling's gone deeper into this madness than I thought. He's not just twisting animals, he's infecting them, making them into weapons. What else is he hiding here?